Hello everyone! Welcome to a brand new video, and this is a bit different because it's a real life and you get to see my hands. And today we're going to be looking through my two school sketchbooks that I kept at the beginning of freshman year and, well, near the end of last year and near the beginning of this year. So I asked people on Twitter if they'd like to see it, and a lot of people said yes, so we're going to be going through these. And if you do like these type of videos, please do tell me, then I will make more of them because I've always wanted to do a sketchbook tour. So, yeah. I think we're going to look through this one because I started it in December because I bought it for myself. So let's go through it, and please, before we start, don't say anything about my hands. I have a skin condition, so that's why it's really ugly. And I know they're small. Shut up. Anyway, let's go. I can't remember what this page was right here, so we won't mention that. So here's an unfinished drawing of Lapis, and I think I didn't finish it because the hands look awful. But yeah. Also, by the way, I don't use the backs of pages because screw that. And oh look, a ship that isn't a ship anymore. It's just some two gender bent characters that I won't mention. Here's me, my friend, fellow, and Allie as Undertale characters. I'm Frisk, she's Flowey, and they are Napstablook. Here's an unfinished drawing of Gamzee from Homestuck. I didn't finish it because my pen was sort of running out at this point, so yeah. I also just didn't like that it looked really cartoony, so I'm just gonna move on. Here is a drawing of Brittany, which is the sister of Cool Dude, if you haven't heard of her. She's a lovely person, and I just wanted to draw her because she's lovely. And look, I'm so freaking anime. I'm so glad, like, everything is wrong with this face, so I'm just gonna move on. Ew, this is an unfinished drawing of Connie, so we're just gonna skip it. Here's a sketch of my character Palm. I love her, and she's adorable. Look at the cute face. It's just her freaking out about her body, I guess. Why is- no, I was still drawing in an anime style, and I'm so upset because the eyes are so freaking big, and her mouth is just not on her face. We're just gonna move on. Her tail should not be coming from there. It should be, like, down here more. See, look! 2015! Yeah. Okay. Random sketches. I see you, ha. Whatever. Anyway, this is just a random realism sketch, I guess. It looks like shit, okay. Here's Elisa. She's a lovely person if you haven't heard of her. And this is that gender bent character from earlier. And Flowey, thank you. Here is my two characters, Alex and, well, Alexandrite and Onyx, and their fusion Spinel, or Spinel. I don't know how to say that gem name, so we're not gonna say anything about it. And just a sketch. This was plans for Onyx's character, and I still might go with it, but I'm not sure. I was planning to have Onyx become corrupted due to something that happened, but yes, and this is gonna be her, like, redesign, but I don't, at this point, we didn't really know how corrupted gems actually worked, or, like, I didn't know. I was very confused, so we're just gonna move on. She's gonna be dragon, though. Another, like, sort of concepting things that you probably- I wasn't thinking, and it's really stupid, so I'm not gonna explain what's going on in any of these. We're gonna move on. Here's Princess Peach and Rosalina. I tried to draw them from memory. It wasn't a good idea, so we're gonna move on. Oh, we're gonna move on! No, this is ugly! So freaking anime that it makes me want to rip my hair out. The fact that I drew this, like, makes me upset. So we're just gonna move on. Oh look, it's John Cat, the actual OTP. I love Homestuck, and John Cat is my OTP. These are my babies, and they love each other very much, so fuck off. Anyway, here is another ship that doesn't exist anymore, so we're gonna continue on. Here I was concepting things for a human winter breezy, because it was getting cold. Because I actually came up with the official breezy human design, because if you know who Breezy is, then you probably understand what I'm talking about, but For Human Breezy, she has a white sweater, black leggings, red shoes, and a scarf, and a lot of the like Breezy fans kind of took to that, and they've been drawing it, and I was like, I made that. But I was just concepting things for a winter design. Little cutie pie. I still actually really like the sketch, but here's a human Amy Rose. The one thing I would change is the ear. Should be a bit lower, but you know. Oh, here we go. This was actually a later Advent thing. I was just doing a thing every day in December, where I draw a little doodle as like an Advent calendar. And I did this like 2 years ago, but something happened and I didn't finish it. And I didn't finish it this year, like last year, because I got bored of it. So this is Pymations. This is like really light, and that's the one that didn't work. Here's the actual first two. This is supposed to be Human Fluttershy, and this is supposed to be Human Minx. Human Minx? Minx, the YouTuber. I'm sorry. I'm not okay right now. Here's a drawing I didn't finish, so we're just gonna ignore it. I was feeling really bad, so we're just gonna ignore this too. Here's a sad amethyst that I just did in pen. And I think my pen was running out when I was doing the background. What is happening even here? Anyways. I still really like how this kind of turned out, but yeah. That's when Amy had a black shirt. Who knows? Something. Stupid ideas. We're gonna skip it. Okay, they're best friends. They're not a couple, so stop. Don't know what I'm doing here. Anyways. Something I think I was gonna draw for like that one song that Boy in a Van made with Cry and Minx. It's gonna be okay, or no, it's called Spectrum, my bad, but I didn't finish it. More the Advent, we have Star Butterfly, Maple Pines, and Sands. What am I talking about? Okay. Here's a drawing of the pop figure I have of Sadness. Is actually right here. Do you see the difference? I don't. What are you talking about? Oh god. Yeah, it doesn't look like Sadness, so we're just gonna move on. Ugh. Okay. Here's a drawing of Chara. I pronounce it as Chara, but I don't want to hear you like, oh my god, it's pronounced Kara. That's how I like to say Chara. It sounds better. Here's a drawing of my OC, Rayan, and I love him. He's my little bubble. Look how cute he is. I love him. Aw, this is supposed to be Sans and Frisk because buddies, but I didn't finish it, so we're moving on. Metaton! Bam bam bam! This sketchbook definitely wasn't made for markers, but I use markers anyway. But here's Metaton. Hot legs, look at them. Das! Moving on. So I wanted to continue with the Advent thing, so I drew Metaton. I think I was gonna draw Breezy. I didn't finish it. But he's cute though. I should have filled in Metaton's hair more. What was I thinking? And oop. Here is something I made for one of my friends on DeviantArt, Lily, and she was having a contest to do an ID, and I was gonna do it on paper, but both tries didn't work, so I'm just gonna move on. Oop. Get in frame. Oh, it was the last one I did. It was Mama Toriel and Babu Frisk. This was the last Advent I did for that December. Sorry, I had to burp. But I might do it this December. I don't know. I was like, maybe I should do it, but if all the times I'm like, meh. So we're gonna continue. So here's just things of like AUs I have of me and Undertale, so we're just gonna move on. Here's a comic I made because there's like this fandom headcanon that Sans doesn't like dogs, so I decided to do something cute. So here's Sans and Frisk. He's like, ew, it's a puppy, what is this? And Frisk's like, huh? And he's like, gross. And Frisk's like, So like Sans, and the dog kisses him. And this one actually goes on to the back page. And then 2 hours later, Sans, I'm home. What? I'm sorry, that's not his voice. I just didn't feel like actually doing his voice. And he's like, they were on sale. Not really. I love them. I can't draw dogs so much. And then there's Temmie. They bought a Temmie. Why not? That's the best one. That's the best drawn one. And I think, yeah, all of these dogs suck except that one. That's the best drawn dog. Moving on. There's a drawing I didn't finish, so we're just gonna move on. I didn't use this page! I don't know what this was for, so we're not gonna ask. This was when I started bringing the sketchbook to school, because I didn't have my other one on me, so I drew an Ingrid Marinette, Napstablook, and this really cute one of Undyne. I still really like how this turned out. Oh, what was here? I think I drew something for somebody and I gave it to them. Anyway, this was gonna be an older Bubbles, but I didn't finish it, so we're gonna move on. Why do I never finish these things for Bonnie? Fun fact, Bonnie is my favorite animatronic, but since Sister Location came out, it's now Baby. So my favorite animatronics are Baby, Bonnie, and Mangle. But I love Bonnie. Bonnie's my baby, so we're just gonna move on. Oh look! Hang on, I actually have this. This was a drawing I made of Entwin. And see, look, hang on. Look! It never left! I actually did it in this sketchbook, but yeah. You wanna know papers, Entwin. Entwin. Another ship that doesn't exist, so we're gonna continue. This is gonna be Jaluka, but I didn't really remember what she looked like, so. And very, very anime, and it makes me so upset, so we're gonna continue on. I don't even remember what this was for, so we're gonna move on. Hang on. Oh look, hang on. This one's actually drawn on the back page. This was drawn later, when I ran out of pages. I can't say what this is for, because it's for a story that I want to make. But, yeah, this is all you're getting. Look at that body, though. This is when I was getting a very, very bad art block, and nothing was turning out right in the sketchbook, so I think I just stopped using it for a bit. But this was supposed to be my OC Carrie and her story. I want to make a comic for it someday, but who knows. I'm very lazy when it comes to comics, and I never really finish them. But yeah, this is my OC Carrie. She's adorable. Oh, it's so cute! It's so cute! This is Carrie and Rayan, because Rayan loves Carrie, but platonically, so yeah. They're best buddies! Like, when he came to Earth, he had his hair was long and not in a ponytail, but he saw how cute Carrie looked with a ponytail, so he put his hair in a ponytail. Oh, ah! Because I was having an art block. And I didn't use this page, what was I doing? Unfinished drawing of Art Thief, my character, so we're just gonna move on. Anime! Oh god. I shook everything. And my Glaceon plushie just fell from the ceiling, so we're just gonna move on. This is gonna be a drawing of a Masquerade Marinette, but I didn't finish it, so. What is this? I don't even know. So we're just gonna move on. You know that you can't draw the other eye. I know. That's actually cute! What was I thinking? I actually like how that looked. It looks like Pokemon, so. Meh. I did finish it. Here's Marinette, and if you can tell the hair is a bit different on one side, that's because my friend was like, hey, let me color it. And then she did. She finished, like, I think the half I did was this half. And, like, she did this half, so. Here's a drawing of Princess Marinette. I actually remember doing this in Spanish class. Moving on. Here's a drawing of Frisk. I don't know if I like it or not. And this is when I actually stopped using the sketchbook. And then I moved on to the black one underneath, but I came back to it. I really like how that face is, but we're gonna move on. Highlighter thinks it didn't work. Ugh, it looks so ugly on camera. Another Miku. I wanted to draw Miku, but it wasn't working out. This was when I started using the sketchbook again in school, and I think I was using pen for the rest of this, so it looks better. So, he has rose quartz, a character I'm very indifferent about right now, but at the time I kind of liked her, so we're gonna move on. Lapis! Because you can't go with sketchbook without drawing Lapis, even though I drew at the beginning of the sketchbook. Okay, whatever. Here's a drawing I did for my friend. They wanted me to redesign their persona, and I was like, heck yeah. I really like this design, if I'm honest. She looks so punky. Adorable. Fierce. Whatever. And I wanted to redraw my persona, so I kept trying and trying. Also, new style, yeah. Okay, this is when things get tricky. A lot of these sketches in the sketchbook have to do with the Deadpool and Twin AU that I'm working on right now. And some of these are spoilers, so I won't be able to show you. But I'm going to show you this one because this is a scrapped idea. So, in the very beginning of this AU, I thought I could do something with the character Danny that wasn't boring, so I was going to make her into Copycat, which is a character in the story of the actual Deadpool universe, but I decided against it after a while because I didn't like the way it was going. So Danny's character, which is supposed to be me, but I don't want to say it's me, got a huge turnaround. So I'm going to show you this because this doesn't matter anymore. And I can't show you the next page because I accidentally looked at it, so we're gonna move on. I'm going to show you this as well because this doesn't happen. That's supposed to be me's copycat or Danny's copycat, but that's not a thing anymore. But here is Allie and me. Allie, or Kit Kataka, is my roommate in the story. She's a lovely person. I will link to her in the description. She's an amazing artist. Love her. She's my best friend. So can't show this one. Can't show this one. Bad stuff here. Anyway. Here's me concepting things for Entwin because he just messaged me asking me to make him emotes for Twitch, and I was concepting things. This one, I accidentally gave him a glove when I was thinking of Entwin, Deadpool, because he wanted one of his Deadpool character. And none of these got picked. Well, this one sorta got picked, but I did the whole Deadpool giving a thumbs up. But this one was for sure. Two of them were very, what do I do? Because he just said he wanted one of Deadpool and he wouldn't want anything I wanted. So I ended up giving him a Deadpool thumbs up, him giving a facepalm, which is one that he wanted, and I ended up one similar to this one without the hat, but giving a bleh sort of thing. I can't show the next page, sorry about that. This thing's getting tricky. Can't show the next page either, I think. I can't show this. Just, what is happening? I don't know. So, yeah. I mean, there's Copycat, but she doesn't exist anymore, so... They show the next page. Yeah. Just more Copycat doodles. She doesn't exist, so I can show you this. I can't show you the next page either. Important characters. Just a random doodle of me in the shirt I was wearing at the time. It's my Captain America's tank top, and I love it. Can I show the next page? Whatever. I don't know what's happening here, so we're just gonna move on. Character development that doesn't exist anymore, so we're gonna move on. What? Melanie Martinez! And if you see the word weed, that was drawn by my friend Amber. Or written. Amber's a but. They're great. Here's Hannah from Asagao Academy. Just random doodles. Yandere-chan. Yandere-chan, and that was supposed to be Budo, but something went wrong. Ugh, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Here is supposed to be a delinquent from Yandere Simulator. And random things. I was going through. What is even this? I think it was supposed to be Entwin, but things went wrong. Here's Osana-chan. Everything went wrong with this picture, so we're gonna move on. We're also gonna move on because I hate this drawing. Here I was gonna try to draw Yandere Entwin as Junko from Danganronpa, but it just couldn't work. Here's a marionette drawing that doesn't actually make sense, so we're gonna move on. Here's my OC Art Thief. Oh my god, I got really southern there, I'm sorry. Art Thief. Here's a Summer Amy, and this was actually the first drawing on my new Instagram to get over 20 likes, and I was like, oh my god! But now, 20 likes is nothing right now. Moving on. Here I was gonna try to draw Platinum, and the eye really needs to be over a bit. Oh my god! Sorry. But I can never really draw Platinum right. More Lathis, because Lathis is the best character ever. Here's try to draw Garnet, and it didn't work. And there's this picture that Amber drew of our physics teacher. Amber drew this, not me, so we're just gonna move on. So that's the end of this sketchbook. Time to move on to this one, which I kind of prefer. I got this at Michael's, and I really like it. It's really dirty though, so we're just gonna move on. Anyways. Bleh. This page doesn't really work, so that's why I wrote, this page doesn't work. This was at the beginning of 2016, like right when we got back to school. Here is Ladybug! It's a little ladybug. Anyway, my OC Onyx. She's a cute pie. Very anime though. What am I doing? I think the episode The Answer had just recently come out, so I drew Cotton Candy Garnet and Sapphire and Ruby from memory, so their outfits aren't actually right. And I used highlighter to color in her hair. I hate this. I can never figure out how to draw Peridot, so we're just gonna move on. Here's an unfinished Chat Noir, because Chat Noir is my favorite Miraculous Ladybug character, and I love him so much. Oh my god. Moving on. Oh, I do Lady Noir. That doesn't really work because I don't know how to draw kissing poses, so we're gonna move on. I really like this one because it's like a different sort of style. This is my character Art Thief, which is for Miraculous Ladybug, if you didn't know. She's my baby, so moving on. Here is a character I can't say much about because it's for that story I mentioned. Moving onward. Here is Serena, my cutie. I don't know why I didn't finish coloring her hair, but Serena is actually, hang on, is Art Thief. But Art Thief is her akumatized form. If you go to my Wattpad, you can read her story. And here we have the first, like, shirt design I made for Redbubble. Thank you, Stephen. It is Lapis. That was before I got banned off freaking Redbubble. You guys know my feelings towards Redbubble. There's Blue Diamond and Blue Pearl. I never really figured out how to draw Blue Pearl, so I'm just gonna move on. Now, this will have some explaining. This is gonna, so, at the time, I had just made the Crystal Derps, which is the Derp crew, Chilled, Gom, Smarty, Z, and Tom as Crystal Gems. And so I was like, I want to have a whole story for this for some reason. So here are the diamonds. Minx is Purple Diamond, PewDiePie, or Felix, is Yellow Diamond, Markiplier is Pink Diamond, and Jacksepticeye is Green Diamond. And these two are evil diamonds. These are the best diamonds, okay? But Minx turned out the best in all of this, so we're gonna move on. And now, I hate the drawing on the next page, but I'm still gonna talk about it. What is happening? And I'm trying to decide designs for these characters, and look at their freaking pearls! I actually thought about what the pearls would be, and like, this is his pearl, which is Cryotic. His pearl's Cry. Moving on. There he is again, cute little Cry. He got freckles too. I love Pearl Cry. He is my baby. And here's my favorite pearl out of all of them, which is Septic Eye Pearl. This is Jack's pearl, Sam, our Septic Eye. And he is so cute, and he's got one little eye, and he's just like, oh, they got a ponytail. I love him. He's my baby, too. Here's a sketch I didn't finish, so we're gonna move on. And my friend Maddie wrote this, and I left my sketchbook at a friend's house, so that's why I started using this one at school. But I left this at my friend's house, and Maddie got it back to me finally, and she left me this message. Maddie's great, I love her. Random sketches, nothing important. Here's that older Bubbles again. Never really could finish that. Here's a Carrie. Okay, this is Paige. She's my old creepypasta character. So, take of that as what you will. Here is Marinette in a masquerade ball. We're gonna ignore the foot. Everything else is lovely. And I started drawing in pen, so. Ooh. This is one of my favorite drawings, even though, like, the shadow went wonky, as you can see, and what even is this? But this is my OC Bronze, or my Pokemon OC Bronze, and I love her! And I just love how these hands turned out, so. There's another Pokemon OC that I haven't decided a name for. I'm still thinking of Sage as her name, but that doesn't really work for a Pokemon Water type trainer, so we're gonna move on. Speaking of age, this is Paige. This is her before she got turned into an evil doll. This is her, the little 5-year-old. And this little scribble was saying ignore the mouth because I messed up on the mouth, but someone was nice enough to give me whiteout to fix her mouth. This is her 10, and this is her 15. Yeah. I think I need to make her chubbier because she was actually chubby in the original story, so I was in the process of rewriting it. I don't know if I'm actually gonna finish it because I don't like creepypastas as much as I did. Creepypastas kind of make me mad. I don't know what's happening here. This page again, because, like I said, I was in the process of rewriting it. Page again. This I actually drew on the way to a concert. I was going, I think it was the Five Finger Death Punch concert with Shinedown? Yeah, it probably was. Or was it? It might have been either the one with Shinedown or Papa Roach. I don't know. But anyways, it was one of them. I know it was Five Finger Death Punch. It's just a random angel character I drew. I don't know why you guys need to know. And this is something I drew, like, this is a while back. Like, this was, like, around May, and I put this on a drawing that I drew, like, in April or something. I didn't finish this, but my school's, like, an animal died in the air vents, and the place just smelled like poop for a long time. Here I finished that drawing from this page. I don't know what I was doing there. Anyway. Here's Alex I drew in pencil. She's a cutie pie, and then I tried doing in pen. It's like, I switched pens. Here's Blue from Pokemon, and before you say her name is Green. I like the Japanese names better. Well, they're Japanese versions, so her name is Blue to me. A little Jigglypuff. What? So we're gonna move on. Ew, I hate that one. And here's a little Sapphire pouting, like, in an unfinished body, so. I was having trouble, okay? We're gonna move on. Here's my OC Carly, just being sad, because that's what she does best, apparently. Boobs. Some other sketches that don't make sense. Something like this is, I don't know who he is supposed to be, but this is Paige meeting the character that actually kills her. They were friends before it all happened, so we're gonna move on. Here's Paige, an adult character that probably will be the main, like, child character that does get turned into a doll. If you're saying I'm spoiling the story, you could just go back and read the other story. I'm not spoiling crap. Oh my god, okay, this makes me so happy. Okay, so, Ed's World. Oh my god. I've been watching Ed's World for years now. Absolute years. And Ed's World just recently ended at this point, even that shouldn't make me happy, but oh my god, it's Tori! Its female version is Tord, which is my favorite character. Oh my god. Well, actually, my favorite character is Tom, but I love Tord so much. Oh my god. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. This is the female version. And this was when I was developing that style. This is Matt, and I couldn't figure out what hair to draw for him, as you can see from these. But, here's Tamara, or Tom. My baby, I love Tamara. And I love Tom. They're my babies. Here's Elle. Ah! Elle, the cutie pie. And I didn't actually finish the drawing of that, but Elle is my baby, and I love her. I draw Elle the most. And then I was gonna draw Matilda, but I didn't finish it because I couldn't draw Matt, so how could I be able to draw Matilda? I was trying to draw me in that style. I feel like I skipped a bunch of pages because I know I started drawing in the style before the ladies, but you know. Oh, it was in another sketchbook. That's why. This is me again. And this one's fine. I like this one. This was when I was trying to like figure out my persona, and this was like its final design. Like blue and purple hair. I got Chat Noir belt, a Sans jacket, black and gray beanie, dark pants, and some boots and fingerless gloves. You can find the reference sheet on my DeviantArt. I'm just me again. Okay. Ignoring this one, this is my favorite drawing that I've done in this sketchbook, probably. I just love everything. It's Tord accidentally getting stabbed in the chest, because if you haven't seen the end, I won't spoil it for you, but this didn't happen. It could have happened, so I drew what could have happened. Random doodles. A character I made called No Evil that doesn't really have a meaning or purpose to it. So, it's just a spooky character, so we're gonna move on. John Cat, because OTP! A drawing that I tried to do multiple times that didn't freaking wanna work. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna move. We're not gonna show this one because shipping problems. I mean, this is the OTP right now, but I can't show it because shipping. People will get mad. Do you want me to show it? I'm not gonna show it. Just random doodles. Oh, I showed it! Ooh, smoochy smoochy. You probably can't tell because his hair's fading into the background. Something like concepting things. Something I hate this bit, so I can't explain what this is. This is for a story that I wanted to make, but it's very self-inserty and I don't like it as much, but we're gonna move on. More of that story, whatever. Here's that character. I really like how her design is. I love her actually, so just random doodles working out in Bubbles. Again. Here's Leilani from Honeycam Studio, which is a really fun game. I've actually bought both Honey Pop games and they're a lot of fun. Leilani's my favorite Honeycam girl. I love her. Here's gonna try to draw Lily and it didn't work. What is this happening with her boobs? So we're gonna move on. And here's trying to draw Leilani again. Didn't work. And just like drawing mouths because, you know. I was gonna try to draw someone in the Honeycam style, but it didn't work. Here's that same character from before from that story, but like I can't say what happened. Oh, you can't see okay, that character's called Danny if you guys are interested. This is just their character growth of what happens. Like I said, it's self-inserting to the max. Random doodle. Random Amy doodle. I think we're about near the end, kids. Ah, come on. It's getting caught on this pencil-like thing. Here's a song that I was listening to Bulletproof by Curly, or Curly, I don't know how to pronounce her name. And it's just a thing I drew for it. It's a great song, listen to it. Ugh. Aww. Okay, me and Amber was playing freaking Hangman, so this is what that happened. There's actually a drawing on this page. Ugh. TJ is gay? That's our friend TJ. And fucking hate myself. That was Amber. I wrote this one. Yeah. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me, but this is my— oh, I ship them so much even though it's bad. I'm sorry. Leave me alone. Here's my Sonic Sona. Fun fact, I was huge into the Sonic fandom when I was younger. And I have so much Sonic stuff that it's crazy. But I was huge in the Sonic fandom, so I was like, why not make myself a Sonic Sona now? I'm a dog. I'm a cute pupper. Here is based on the song, like, here is based on the song. That's not right. Here was a drawing based on a song called The Creationist by Curly, another Curly song. I love Curly. And there's the line, life is my creation. This is just someone, it's me, walking on the planet with the sun on one side and rain on the other. I like how this drawing turned out. I wish I'd used a different colored pen. Oh, that's the end of it. No, it's not. This is something else. Amber likes to draw stuff at the end of all my sketchbooks. Who says where the road goes? It's a stupid song. That's it, everybody. That's my 2 freshman year school sketchbooks. Ah! I hope you guys like this. This has been going for 33 minutes. If you guys stuck around for that entire time, good job. I mean, I had to delete a lot so the film would work. I hope you guys like this. If you did, tell me or leave a like, and I might do more in the future because I have other sketchbooks I think I'd like you guys to see. I'm currently working on one that has all my Inktober drawings in it, and I feel like you guys would like that because I would like the sketchbook, but yeah. If you want to see more of my sketchbooks, tell me down below, and with this new setup, I might be able to do traditional speed paints, but probably not because this setup is freaking horrible. I'm recording on my phone, and these things right here are the things holding up my phone, and it's like taped to a book. So that's why there wasn't much of a distance, because maybe next time I'll have more books, but yeah, there wasn't much of like this bit. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I love you, and goodbye!